And folks, we want to welcome you guys to Supercard Boston as we stand here in the prelims, just a few minutes away from getting stuff kicked off. We have an opening match here on the prelims side of things. Jonathan Storm, Mac the Nightmare, both these men going one-on-one for the Lucha Libre MX for the LLMX World Championship. The winner of that match will go on to face the Legacy World Champion Thunder Jin later on tonight in the co-main event of the main card. You're not going to want to miss it. And speaking of more action, to kick stuff off on the main card, Jay Winters taking on Jay Satoru. Two men who have had rocky starts, to say the least, here in Electro Wrestling. They will battle to become the first ever uprising Triple Crown champion. Jay Winters looking to redeem himself, as was Jay Satoru. Jay Satoru, who lost to Travis Turner, and Jay Winters, who lost to Jonathan Storm. So both men trying to redeem themselves, trying to walk out as the champion and start off their uprising careers and their uprising runs in 2021 on a great start. And folks, we go on and on about so much matches, but this next match, Cody Hagan, AJ Andrews, after nearly a year away from Legacy Wrestling, after a whole year away from being in a Legacy ring, Cody Hagan returns to step foot in the ring against the up-and-coming star, AJ Andrews. Cody Hagan, who made an impact at Gold Conquest when he attacked Alexander Henry to set his new persona and to set this new mindset of his into effect. This isn't the same Cody Hagan we saw at Kingdom Come in January this year. This is a whole new beast, whole new person. You're not gonna want to miss it. AJ Andrews might just be the guy to watch out for. He could upset the world here tonight. And to add stuff, Shay, the female wrestler of the year in Legacy for the 2020 year. Shay going up against debuting Ruby Daniels. Ruby Daniels has said that she is done being an afterthought, that she is done being overlooked in her career, and tonight looks to be potentially her reawakening. That's all according to her. But Shay Johnson, like I said, female wrestler of the year. She has spent her time away, gone her R&R, shot some reality shows, done all this stuff, and tonight she looks to finally get back in the ring after a few months of being being away. Tonight she could kick off her quest to become the first ever female LX1 winner here tonight. She has to face off against Ruby Daniels, though, who many people are considering not a threat. It's crazy. And then we have Travis Turner, Mr. X1, taking on the debuting El Cuervo Rojo. Travis Turner, Mr. X1, the guy that holds the X1 briefcase. The briefcase, you can say, the golden ticket to cash in anytime, any place, at any time. He can cash in on the world champion here tonight. Thunderdon can be defending his title, and next thing you know, he can become a triple threat. There's always that variable that he's going to show up anytime to cash in the briefcase. He has the opportunity to do so tonight at the LX1 series, even at Legacy 7, if he doesn't cash in before then. It is an independent variable for Travis Turner. But we go on to crown a new Valkyrie Women's Champion After the title has laid vacant for months, we finally crown a new champion. Anna Edwards, Olivia Rodriguez, two young, up-and-coming women in Legacy Wrestling, looking to leave their mark, looking to walk away with the gold here tonight. The title, leaving here with the title. One woman will walk out with the belt. And then our co-main events, Thunder Jin defending his world championship, the Legacy World title up for grabs as Thunder Jin defends it. Against who? That is still unknown. That is still not even, we don't even know who. That's why in just a few minutes, we're going to find out who Thunder Jin's opponent is for tonight's co-main event, as Jonathan Storm and Mac go face to face as Mac defends his LLMX World title, which will also be on the line in the co-main events. But our main events, what everybody is waiting for, what everybody is probably is going to tune in for, Ray Lethal, Lennon Walsh, two of the up and rising stars in this business today, looking to make an impact in Legacy Wrestling, looking to leave their name in the history books, looking to etch their name in legacy history in the books. I can't say who I feel should win, because both these men deserve to win. Both these men are two of the top competitors, top stars in the world. Up for grabs, world championship opportunity of their choosing. Shiny white jacket, shiny trophy. The winner gets all of the spoils here tonight, and it's unknown, it's unpredictable. But folks, we'll be right back after this commercial for our biggest pay-per-view of the year, second to our biggest to our big Legacy 7 show, the show that will be the final stop, the final pay-per-view before our biggest show of the year in 2021. Here we have our After Dark 2020 advertisement commercial. We have some more, we have some more ads. Enjoy. We'll be back with the official prelim match, Jonathan Storm versus Mac, LLMX World Championship on the line. Not going to want to miss it. Don't go anywhere. The official main show will start right after that. You're not going to want to miss it. I've been Zipcom here with the prelim match breakdown for the official match card of tonight's event. You're not going to want to miss a second of tonight's action. We'll see you guys on the floor at ringside. Don't go anywhere. Adios. Home the right to challenge any champion at Legacy 6. If I was any champion, if I was any Legacy champion, if I was any champion, if I was a tag team champion, watch out Tommy, watch out Josh. The key with the devil just keeps on knocking. I don't wanna stand at the door, you're the forgotten. Fear with a smile, but I'll be the last one laughing. Try to take me down, no it ain't never gonna happen. No, not today. Not gonna make the same mistakes. No, not today. Not gonna cave, not gonna break. Under the pressure. Under the pressure. Under the pressure. Under the pressure. No, not today. Not gonna make the same mistakes. No, not today. Not gonna cave, not gonna break. And folks, we get stuff ready here. We get stuff kicked off here in the official prelim matchup Jonathan Storm taking on Mac for the LLMX for Lucha Libre Campeonato Mundial. For the official LLMX World Championship. As you can see, Jonathan Storm being accompanied by Misfit Society, the All Japan Middleweight Champion, won the title at Pro Wrestling Revolution a couple weeks ago. Jonathan Storm, who suffered you can say, a very terrible loss at Gold Conquest, losing in a matter of seconds. Tonight he looks to redeem himself. Tonight he looks to go once again to the top of the mountain. A man that once was 3-0. Tonight he finds himself at a 3-1 record, going head to head against a man that is considered the face of LLMX. Tonight, Jonathan Storm looking to climb the Mount Everest of pro wrestling, looking to climb the mountain, looking to be new, looking to make an impact. Jonathan Storm with the All Japan Middleweight Championship around his waist. Misfit Society will be forced to leave ringside. There is no ringside interference here tonight. Both these men will have no disqualifications, no countouts. Both these men can do whatever they want to each other, because at the end of the day, one man will walk out with that championship. Will it be the current LLMX World Champion, Mac? Mac likes to call himself the Nightmare. Tonight he says that he's going to be Jonathan Storm's Nightmare. Mac looking to make an impact here tonight at the expense of Jonathan Storm. Mac, considered the face of LLMX, considered the guy to beat an LLMX, considered to be the guy, the representative of all LLMX here tonight. Mac looking to be the savior of LLMX, because if he was to lose here tonight, ain't no telling what LLMX would do. Ain't no telling what the landscape of Mexican wrestling would be if Jonathan Storm was to beat Mac the Nightmare here. Mac says that there was no way. He's going to destroy Jonathan Storm here tonight. He's going to take him out. Finally, like Old Yeller behind the shed, he's going to take Jonathan Storm out. And folks, I for one cannot wait for this match. This match is, was made very early when matches were being announced for this event. This match was made. It was supposed to be on the main card, but it was decided to be on the kickoff show here in the prelims. Part of tonight's festivities, of tonight's event, due to the entire stipulation of the match. Let's not forget, if you've been paying attention, folks, the winner goes on to face the Legacy World Champion in the co-main event of tonight. On the main card, Thunder Jin taking on the winner of tonight's match. And this match is for the LLMX World Championship, but the co-main event of tonight will also have the champion walking in there with the title on the line. It will be a double championship match. Thunder Jin has already said that he doesn't care about the LLMX World Championship. He doesn't care about the belt that Mac holds. He does not care. He just wants to defend his Legacy World Championship with honor, with respect. He wants to face the best. And tonight, he's going to face off against the man that is able to walk out of here victorious out of this match. Will it be Mac the Nightmare, the odd-on favorites? Everybody wants Mac the Nightmare to win. I for one, cannot be biased. It's anyone's match here tonight. Jonathan Storm, Mac the Nightmare. Anyone's match as the title gets hoisted up in the air. This match is something you're not gonna want to miss. As we get set here, prelims action has begun. We already broke down the whole entire card for you guys earlier tonight. Right now, here it is. We're moments away. We're minutes away from Showtime, from the main card of tonight. We're moments away from Supercard Boston, as both these men battle on the outside. Jonathan Storm with that kiss. I don't know what that was, but Mac seems to not like that kiss either. I don't know, folks. As Mac sends him to, I don't know. And now Jonathan Storm trying to prevent Mac from grabbing a weapon here tonight. And a big boot by Mac. Let's not forget, no disqualifications, no countouts. This match is anything goes. They want a clear winner here tonight. They want to have a clear opponent for Thundergent later on tonight. Right now, it's all about the LLMX World Championship. Mac with the sledgehammer in his hands, trying to use it against Jonathan Storm here. Trying to use it there. Jonathan Storm able to counter it there. Now, and a clothesline. Mac looking again with the sledgehammer now, dropping it on the back of Jonathan Storm and to the ribs and midsection of Jonathan Storm. Jonathan Storm, considered to many, nobody really, he's not much of a fan favorite, but he's out here tonight. He's here tonight on a mission to be the best he can be, to potentially become the LLMX World Champion. And Mac now introducing a table. The crowd here might just love that table being introduced here. Mac the Nightmare setting up the table here. Jonathan Storm finding his way back. The snap down to the canvas. Picked up again. Kicked to the midsection. What's the plan here? What's the plan? Picking it up on his shoulders. Is he gonna do it? Drops him on the table. There goes the table, exploding with the weight and impact of Jonathan Storm. Jonathan Storm gonna try to come back with that clothesline. Now dropping some kicks. Now digging his foot, his leg on the midsection of his opponents. Folks, still to come later in just a few, we have the official main card of Supercard Boston. It's going to be something you won't want to forget, and an uppercut by Mac. Mac, the current LLMX World Champion. If he can win this match here, he gets to face Thundergent for the Legacy World Champion later on tonight. This is all to test Mac. Eddie Vengeance himself said that he wants Mac to prove that he belongs in a high stakes match, that he belongs in a world title match, that he deserves a world title shot. Eddie Vengeance then said that Mac would have to defend his LLMX World Championship here tonight against Jonathan Storm. Let's not forget the winner goes on to face Thundergent later on tonight, and Jonathan Storm dropping his legs, kicking Mac down from the top turnbuckle there, and now kicks in the midsection with a blast and a low blow. No disqualifications. Anything goes. That is all legal, folks. And a super kick to Mac. Super kick to the man, the LLMX World Champion. Throws him back into the ring, taking his time to get back in the ring. Jonathan Storm going to take his time here after that low blow. I don't think Mac is at 100% there. I don't think Mac is good anymore. And now we've seen this before. Incredible, going for the cover. Isn't enough. Kick out by Mac. Kick out by the champion. And Jonathan Storm not giving up, continuing to torture his opponents. Still, potentially not 100% after that low blow, and he slams him on the canvas head first, going for the cover. Isn't enough. Kick out again. Jonathan Storm in shock after that kick out by his opponent, after his opponent kicked out of the cover, and now using the same sledgehammer, his opponent dropped on his back. Now he's doing his own. He's dropping him on there, picking him up now. Picks him up, and an incredible strike to the face, to the chin, to the jaw of Mac. And now going to try to apply a submission to his opponent. Decides not to do anything there. Picks him up, tosses him. Nope. Bring him back in. Neck breaker, taking him down. Mac wisely rolling out of the ring. No DQs, no countouts, but the only way to win is inside the ring. And an incredible club being just dropping his entire body onto his opponent's head. And now Jonathan Storm, what's the plan here? What's he looking for? A kendo stick. A kendo stick, a Singapore cane being introduced here. You can hear it. Picks him up. And again, looking for another weapon. Decides not to look for anything else. Tosses him back into the ring. Singapore cane once again in the possession, in the hands of Jonathan Storm, as he continues to lash. He continues to hit him with the cane, with the kendo stick. Throws him in the corner, bring him back again. Neck breaker to the canvas. Folks, Jonathan Storm now with an armbar submission decides to let go right away after applying it, and a big boot. And continuing to punish his opponent. Jonathan Storm with the upper hand in this match currently. Mac the Nightmare was throwing this guy around a while ago. Now, Mac the Nightmare coming back. The Nightmare, Jonathan Storm's nightmare could come true. Drops him down, reverse DDT to the canvas from the middle rope. Picking him up now on the shoulders and drops him. And the crowd cheering on Mac the Nightmare. Springboard dive into the cover. A big man like him should not be able to jump like that. Incredible. Incredible. I don't know. Let's not forget, and for your brother tuning in, folks, this is the prelims matchup. The winner of this match walks away as the LLMX World Champion and gets to take on the Legacy World Champion later on tonight on the main card of the night. But right now, getting back to his feet, continuing to stop a mud hole into Jonathan Storm, and now in possession of the kendo stick, going to lay the law down with every cane, caning him. As you can see, the blood pouring down Jonathan Storm's face, and Mac now running the rope with his plan. Knee to the side of the head. Jonathan Storm in trouble here as his opponent able to pick him up. The champ, reversal by Jonathan Storm, and another low blow into the roll-up is enough to crown a new LLMX World Champion. Kick out by the champ. The champ stays alive, staying alive like the Bee Gees. Jonathan now with the steel chair in hand. Mac back to his feet. Steel chair shot to the midsection, and now just dropping, wailing on him with that steel chair. That ain't plastic, folks. That is steel. That is a steel chair. A chair that could bust you open, break your back, break your neck, crack your skull. It can do so much. And Jonathan Storm now with an elbow to the back. Some strikes. Now, with the champ on the ropes. Choking him out there with the ropes. And decides to let go of the champ. The champ in trouble here as Jonathan Storm continuing to lay down the shots of the chair to his opponents. And again on the midsection of his opponent, of the LMX World Champion. Had a chair shot again to the skull. What's the plan here? And no, what is he thinking? Wedging the chair on the neck of Mac, the LMX World Champion, in trouble. What's this man going to do? I think he's a madman going to end his career. Ending his career here tonight before it even gets started here in Legacy. Who's that? Who's that chick? Folks, a female just jumped the barricade. I don't know who that is. Screaming at Jonathan. Jonathan now shrugging it off and drops the knee. Dropping a knee on the chair. Mac the Nightmare now. Mac, the LMX World Champion, in trouble. Jonathan hits it. Is it enough to crown a new champion? As Jonathan Storm is the new LMX World Champion. There's a new champion in Lucha Libre MX, and his name is Jonathan Storm. Another title to the collection of Jonathan Storm as blood. You can see the blood going down the face of Jonathan Storm, folks. We're gonna take a few minutes, folks. We'll be back with the main show in just a few. Thank you. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. And now, Legacy World Wrestling presents Supercard Boston. What a way to kick stuff off here at Supercard Boston. Here on the main card of the night, we already saw Jonathan Storm versus Mac for the LMX World Championship. The winner of that match, Jonathan Storm, going to be facing them during the co-main event later on tonight. Right now, all about crowning a new uprising, the first ever uprising Triple Crown champion, as Jay Saturu makes his presence known here in TD Garden Arena. Set here. Saturu, who lost to Travis Turner at Gold Contest weeks ago, so he finds himself going face to face against another newcomer to Legacy World Wrestling, Jay Winters, who lost his debut matchup against Jonathan Storm. Tonight, both these men coming in with a loss match, looking to redeem themselves, looking to aid their destiny, looking to pave a better path for themselves in this opening match. They're on the main card of Supercard Boston. It's the final show, final stop here of 2020. Hope you all have had an amazing week so far, but tonight, Jay Saturu and Jay Winters looking to kickstart their 2021 season, the 2021 year, potentially with some gold around their waist over their shoulder, as Jay Winters taking his time to embrace the crowd, to give the crowd what they came to see. Jay Winters, who is new to Legacy World Wrestling, like I said, lost his debut matchup against Jonathan Storm, but tonight looking to kickstart a new beginning, looking to get to the top of the mountain as he gets set, walking down to the ring. Jay Winters, can this young man look to make an impact? Can he make an impact here tonight? Can both these men, these new fresh faces, this is what it's all about, fresh faces here in Legacy World Wrestling. Legacy World Wrestling is all about proving yourself. You can say it's a proving ground for the business. Many of the great names in this business have stepped through those ropes into the ring here in Legacy World Wrestling, and tonight is no different. Tonight, Jay Winters and Jay Saturu with an opportunity of a lifetime, with the shot at gold here tonight as we get set for this one-on-one championship match. There is the prize, the ultimate prize for these two competitors, as one man will walk out as the new uprising Triple Crown champion. It was announced that Uprising would be returning in 2021, and this is only the beginning, as both these men rushing against each other, rushing at each other, trying to get the upper hand as Jay Saturu knocked Winters down, but Winters taunting his opponent on the outside, and Saturu not going to wait around, taking him down with some palm strikes down on the ground, on the padding, and an incredible clothesline by Winters. Saturu out and out on the outside. The ref going to be an account, and an incredible showing off by Winters. Is Winters now with a combo of knees and kicks to the face with Satoru. Satoru going to try to work on Winters. As you can see the size advantage of both these competitors. You can see Jay Winters is a little shorter, is smaller than Jay Satoru. Jay Satoru clearly with the height advantage, with the size advantage in this match, but Jay Winters looking to not care about that disadvantage. He's looking to make an impact in this match. Both these competitors looking to make an impact. As looking out of the way there, Satoru with control, but Winters with that elbow. Winters now with if something doesn't work at first, you gotta try again, and that's exactly what Winters did with that kick. Picking it up now, going in, and Satoru moving out of the way. Winters was trying for something there. Incredible kicks by Satoru. Both these men not going to give up. Jay Winters clearly looking to make an impact, and incredible Tijeras by Jay Winters. Both these men with the opportunity of a lifetime here in Legacy World Wrestling. It's not often that you see two young stars looking to capture gold in their second match in the company. And a kick out by Satoru. Winters was looking to put it away quickly, but Winters not enough. But he's not gonna give up there. He's gonna go for a kick to the midsection, but Satoru with the counter and picks him up and throws him onto the canvas. Kick out right away, able to get out of that cover. Jay Winters, he's wrestled all over the world, wrestled in many top promotions, top brands in the world. Tonight he finds himself here in Supercard Boston, looking to make an impact as Satoru got out of the way again. Satoru, like I said, the bigger of the two in this match, but Winters not going to let that stop him. Another failed cover attempt by Winters. Winters looking to try to apply pressure to his opponent, trying to apply pressure, trying to make sure his opponent doesn't have enough time to breathe. But Satoru has had enough time to counter many moves. At another Tijeras, and incredible as he just taunts his opponents. Jay Winters could potentially be one of the names to see, one of those stars that you're not gonna want to miss in the upcoming year. Same goes with Jay Satoru. Both these young men, both these young talents, looking, like I said multiple times, looking to make an impact here tonight, looking for that opportunity. As incredible, but Jay Satoru was able to get his knees up and picking him up now, pressing him over his head and drops him on the legs. Going for the cover now. Is it enough? Kick out, not even a count of two. Jay Winters, Jay Satoru, both these men looking to show everybody what they can do, as the crowd now on their feet, clapping, getting ready. Jay Satoru getting a little fired up here. Face first onto the canvas, and Satoru now in the corner. What is he planning? What does he have planned here? Knee strike to Jay Winters. Satoru now going for the cover. Is it enough to capture the Uprising Triple Crown Championship, as Jay Satoru taking out, putting away Jay Winters? But like many times before, you cannot take anything away from Jay Winters. Jay Winters came in here looking for a fight. He gave it to Jay Satoru, but at the end of the day, Jay Satoru was able to take advantage of many mistakes and is now walking away with the gold. And folks, we'll see you after this. Don't go anywhere for more action coming up.
When you're Mason Chronic, you gotta watch your back. John Blackos tried to take me out in the Elimination Chamber.
You're a fat bitch, Chronic.
And that bitch Ben Hopkins
It's a Hopkins thing. You wouldn't understand.
came after me backstage. JMI tried to poison me with his vegetables and catering.
Chronic, you need to eat healthier. You're getting too thick. You need to stop eating red meat and eat broccolini.
But no matter what they do, no matter how hard they try, there is nothing and no one that can stop me.
You and me, Braun Hangis match, right now.
I win.
No, Chronic, we all win on the AWF Network.
The right to challenge any champion at Legacy 6. If I was any champion, if I was any Legacy champion, if I was any champion, if I was a tag team champion, watch out Tommy, watch out Josh.
The key with the devil just keeps on knocking. I don't wanna stand at the door, you're the forgotten. Fear with a smile, but I'll be the last one laughing. Try to take me down, no it ain't never gonna happen. No, not today. Not gonna make the same mistakes. No, not today. Not gonna cave, not gonna break. Under the pressure. Under the pressure. Under the pressure. Under the pressure. No, not today. Not gonna make the same mistakes. No, not today. Not gonna cave, not gonna break.
As we welcome you all back to Supercard Boston, one match down, another on deck, in the works, as we prepare for this one-on-one match. Cody Hagen, we saw what he did at Gold Conquest. We saw the way he returned, the way he made an impact, the way he left an impact on the man that he chose to target. But tonight, Cody Hagen making his in-ring return after nearly a year gone away from Legacy Wrestling. After a year away, Cody Hagen has returned to the place where he captured and became the first ever Legacy United States champion, where he captured the Legacy World Championship, where he captured the Legacy Intercontinental Champion not once but twice in his career. And tonight, Cody Hagen looking to return to Big Impact. Just look at the size, just look at how much Cody Hagen has changed. Look at all the change Cody Hagen has done on his time away. The man has come back rejuvenated, remade. He has remade himself. He has rejuvenated himself. He has rebranded himself. This is not the same Cody Hagen that beat Charles Storm a year ago. This is a totally different man. And Cody Hagen, I wouldn't personally want to step foot in the ring with him. But this man, AJ Andrews, having the, you can say, luck, or I don't even know. I don't know if this man is lucky, or he has the worst luck ever. But AJ Andrews looking to prove why he belongs here in Legacy World Wrestling, looking to showcase what he can do inside that squared circle against Cody Hagen. AJ Andrews. Not much is known about this man, but like we've seen in the past in Legacy World Wrestling, you cannot judge a man, you cannot judge somebody before they step foot in a ring. You cannot judge unless things are brought into the light. AJ Andrews could be a dark horse. He could be an X Factor. He could be an unknown variable here in Legacy World Wrestling in the upcoming year. He could be one of the... He could upset everybody here tonight and take down Cody Hagen. This Cody Hagen's return may be all big bluff if AJ Andrews could put a stop to him. But the match begins and AJ Andrews trying to pick up Cody Hagen. But Cody Hagen, as you can see, has built himself up, has probably gained more mass, more muscle, is on his time away than the last time we saw him. Cody Hagen, this, like I said, this is not the same guy that held the Legacy World Championship when he beat Charles Storm. As AJ Andrews getting back in the ring, finding his footing again after those headbutts by Cody Hagen. An elbow strike to Cody Hagen, to the former champ. Cody Hagen looking, both these men staring at each other. Cody Hagen gonna back away and going to give a battle cry, and AJ Andrews doesn't care at all. What do we have in store here? An elbow. Both these men starting to trade off blows, starting to trade strikes at each other, and the crowd loves it. This Boston crowd loves both these men trading blows, trading strikes at each other. They're trading back and forth, and the crowd just seems to love it. Again, we're not done. It's not over. Cody Hagen again. It seems every time both these men are dazed, they just shake it off. And AJ Andrews able to put Cody Hagen down to one knee, and the crowd goes wild. And Cody back to his feet, not looking dazed, not looking pressed in. They tried to rush him there, but Cody able to just stand like a brick wall. And now Hagen picking him up, picking Andrews on his shoulders, and he drops him onto the canvas. Cody Hagen showcasing his strength, showcasing his might, picking up AJ Andrews and drops him onto the canvas. As we watch that again, different angles, Cody Hagan just dropping AJ Andrews onto the canvas, and he's not done. Again, to the midsection. Getting Andrews up again. On his shoulders. What's the plan here? What's the plan here for Cody? Cody tossing AJ Andrews. Powerbomb to the outside of the ring. Cody Hagan showing his strength. Like I said before, this is not the same man we saw a year ago. It's not the same man we saw at Kingdom Come earlier this year. It's not the man that lost to Tennessee Jack. This is a whole new being, a whole new beast, a whole new thing. I don't think he's even a man anymore. And a flurry of headbutts again to the skull of AJ Andrews. AJ Andrews might just have some issues remembering what his name is, or probably what he ate for lunch this morning. With the incredible slingshot clothesline by Cody Hagan. Picking him up now. An incredible suplex to the other side of the ring. And Cody Hagan not going to let AJ Andrews take a breath. Submission applied. Submission locked in. Cody Hagan making quick work of AJ Andrews with that submission. Cody Hagan able to make the newcomer AJ Andrews tap out. Folks, AJ Andrews, gotta give the guy effort. Gotta give the guy some points. He came in, he accepted this match. He faced off against Cody Hagan. He did, give Cody, some strikes. They traded some elbows and some punches, but at the end of the day, Cody Hagan showcasing his strength, showcasing this new side of him. Cody Hagan in the upcoming year might just be something scary, something out of a nightmare, out of someone's worst nightmare, something out of Elm Street. Cody Hagan picking up the victory here, picking up the W. What's next for this man? What's next for the psychopath known as Cody Hagan? We'll be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere. And welcome back, folks, as we continue here at Supercard Boston, as we prepare for this one-on-one match, a debut of sorts for this woman right here, Ruby Daniels, looking to make an impact, looking to show the world what she has to offer, what she has in store. What tools does she have in her arsenal? She is on a mission to show the world what's up. Who is Ruby Daniels? Will we get the answer? Will we get our answer here tonight for this woman? Not much is known about her, But tonight, she has spoken a big game. She has talked a big game about tonight's match against her opponent, Shay. She has talked a big game. She's talked the talk. But tonight, we have finally reached the moment where it's time to see if she could walk the walk. Ruby Daniels, sporting all purple. What can we expect from this up-and-coming newbie? As she goes head-to-head, face-to-face, shoulder-to-shoulder, knee-to-knee, against a veteran of the squared circle. This woman has been around the world, competed against the very best around the world from coast to coast. Tonight, she finds herself once again here in Legacy World Wrestling. She is one of the 4 women that will be competing in the LX1, the first ever all-female LX1 tournament, where 4 women will battle for the opportunity to get a shot at any title of their choosing at the big showcase, at the big show, Legacy 7, next year. And what a way to close off 2020 than to have this woman grace us with her presence. Former Valkyrie Women's Champion, and tonight she could be on the road to something more, something to the top again, to the top of the mountain once again. She could be on that road once again. This could be the beginning of a big, long journey, but a journey that could culminate on top of the mountain as the bell rings. Ruby Daniels tying up with the veteran Shay, as Shay having her opponent on the corner. The ref going to smartly pull them apart, going to separate them. Going to try not to get them to waste much time in this situation, in this position. Shay Johnson, like I said, former Valkyrie Women's Champion, looking to get back into the fold. As we will see, speaking of the Valkyrie Women's title, we will see a new champion be crowned here tonight. But right now, it's all about these 2 women in the ring, with Shay taking down her opponent, Ruby Daniels. Like I said before, like I said earlier, she talked a big game coming into this match. She's making her debut here tonight in front of this Boston crowd, in front of the world, in front of those who are watching at home. She talked a big game on social media. She said that she shouldn't be slept on, that she's not a jobber, that she is not enhancement talent. She says that Shay should not take her lightly, because she could beat her in a matter of seconds. But Shay, being the veteran she is, did not fire back. She just says she's going to handle business here tonight, as both these women taking turns, going back and forth. Kick to the midsection by Ruby Daniels. Shay Johnson in the corner. What's the plan here? As the new up-and-coming star, the upstart, the plan, DDT, assisted by the top turnbuckle. Shay looking to be in trouble here. Ruby Daniels, power driver. Shay Johnson, Shay, like I said, one of the 4 women competing in the first female LX1. And in my mind, what a better way than to get some momentum, than to pick up the win here at Supercard Boston, to get back, to warm up a bit, to get back into the fold, to get back into the swing of things. She hasn't competed in Legacy in a long time. Last time she competed was at Supercard Los Angeles 4 this past fall. There's Ruby Daniels now. It's a plan here. Shay Johnson on the canvas, headlock applied by Ruby. Ruby now pulling on the head, having a headlock applied against the veteran. We're seeing a classic veteran versus rookie battle here as Ruby, with a lot to prove, with a lot to show here tonight. She seems to be doing good for herself. She seems to really be taking it to the veteran, taking it to the more experienced Shay. Shay is, like I said before, wrestled around the world. She is experienced. She has that experience. She has that championship experience. She has that veteran experience. She knows when the going gets tough, you always have to come back. You always have to stand up, even when you're down in the dirt. But right now, it's a plan here for Ruby as she's on the opposite corner. Incredible as she just throws her opponent into the corner. Her opponent with that kip up. Shay picking her up and slams her down to the canvas, going for the cover. Isn't enough. Kick out. Kick out by Shay. Or kick out by Ruby to Shay. Sorry folks, I'm just really focused here tonight. We have a amazing show. If this show's already been amazing so far, but there's still so much in store as Shay was doing incredible drive-by kicks to the side of the head. We saw that move at After Dark this past February, where Trey Mercer used it to against CZ West. We saw how that ended for CZ West with a busted head. But no blood in sight here for Ruby, so I count that as a plus in her book. Kick to the side, to the bottom of the knee. Shay able to, Ruby able to dodge out of the way there, and she takes Shay down. Probably didn't get all of it, but she got enough. Snaps her down. Kicks to the jaw of the veteran. She was going for something there, but Shay able to counter with the experience coming into play there. And Shay with the helicopter DDT. A DDT to the rookie, to the young upstart. And again, picking her up and drops her onto the canvas. Shay, a little dazed herself there. Probably took a little out of her. But she still looks strong, still looks firm. Ruby with the cover there, and incredible, taking her down, taking down the veteran. Shay might have her number. Ruby might have Shay's number. Ruby is really showing the world that she's not just another face. She's not just another body on the roster. As she caught the leg there, but Shay able to with some strikes there. Now Shay throwing her face first onto the canvas like just like if it was nothing. Just like it was nothing for Shay. Not even heavy work for her with that clothesline into the cover. Is enough. Kicked out at 2.5 by Ruby Daniels. Like I said, fresh face here in Lakeshore Wrestling, looking to make an impact. We saw her earlier tonight on the kickoff show, on the prelims, where she was trying to get Jonathan Storm to probably spare Mac from the chair to the neck, but Jonathan Storm didn't care. He still dropped his knee onto Mac's neck. Ruby Daniels, probably with that in the back of her mind, there, but she can't let that happen. She can't let anything mess this moment up. She can't be worrying about what happened on Mac the Nightmare or what happened between Jonathan Storm. Right now, it's all about Ruby versus Shay, and Ruby with that incredible clothesline that nearly took Shay's head off for the cover. Isn't enough. Kick out by the veteran, by the total superstar. Can Ruby be able to put away Shay? Picking her up here. Picks her up, drops her. Suplex. Ruby's still in control. But Shay with the counter there. Now in control of Ruby, sends her out to the outside. She collided with the edge of the ring there. Shay now going to throw Ruby back into the ring. What's the plan here? Shay with the chop to the head of Ruby now. Shay on the top turnbuckle. What's the plan here? Looking to fly. Didn't get it all, but it connects. It connected. Connected with Ruby there. And again, picking her up, it drops her to the canvas. Cover again. Is it enough? Is it enough to put away as Shay walks out with the victory here tonight? Like I said, Shay, her future, the next stop in her career here in Legacy is the LX1 series, where she will take on 3 other women for the shot for a spot at Legacy 7 for a title of her choosing. Congratulations to the total superstar. Congratulations to Shay. Good job to Ruby, but at the end of the day, Shay is a total superstar for a reason. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. The right to challenge any champion at Legacy 6. If I was any champion, if I was any Legacy champion, if I was any champion, if I was a tag team champion, watch out Tommy, watch out Josh.
The key with the devil just keeps on knocking. I don't wanna stand at the door, yet the forgotten know. Fear was a smile, but I'll be the last one laughing. Try to take me down, no, it ain't never gonna happen, no. No, not today. Not gonna make the same mistakes. No, not today. Not gonna cave, not gonna break. Under the pressure. Under the pressure. Never gonna break. Never gonna break. Under the pressure. Under the pressure. Never gonna break. Never gonna break. No, not today. Not gonna make the same mistakes. No, not today. Not gonna cave, not gonna break.
And folks, Welcome back to Supercard Boston as we continue this trip down to Beantown as Travis Turner, Mr. X1, the man that holds the golden tickets, a briefcase that he can cash in anytime, any place for a world title shot or a title in general. This man can cash in on the tag team champions if he wants. All he needs is a tag team partner. Or he can even cash in on Zach Tyson. Wherever Zach Tyson is. He's probably at home. More on that later on tonight. But right now, Travis Turner, folks, looking as ready as always. He gets ready to face off against a debuting young star in the form of El Cuervo Rojo. These men potentially gearing up to have a great match. This man looking to make an impact, looking to showcase his talent and his skill, looking to make a good impression on management, on the fans around the world and in attendance. This man, he's probably just excited to be here. I don't know whatever's going on in his mind in this moment. He's going to step foot in the ring with Travis Turner. Travis Turner, the guy that doesn't like to share the spotlight. But right now, I tell you, the spotlight is on this young guy. It's his debut tonight. He's debuting in front of a crowd here in attendance and those watching at home. He is debuting for you all here tonight. Can he give everybody a performance that will be unforgettable? We're about to find out. We're about to see as Travis Turner going face to face against Cuervo Rojo. And Cuervo Rojo going to start things off with that incredible helicopter DDT. Rojo now and Cuervo Rojo looking to make an impact. As he lies in wait, knee strike and a clothesline to Mr. X1. We saw Travis Turner in action at Gold Conquest, where he faced off against the now uprising Triple Crown champion, Jason Turner. And tonight he finds himself once again in potentially another battle, and potentially another match, this time against another debuting star in the form of Cuervo Rojo. As Cuervo Rojo, I don't know who's playing there, but Travis Turner picking him up there. Got out of the way there. Suplex onto the canvas. This young man really trying to show the world what he has to offer as he is able to trap Travis Turner there. What's the plan? Here? Tiger feint kick there as he gets back in the ring now. Travis Turner back to his feet, but he's not going to give Travis Turner right time to breathe. Travis Turner with the cover there, and incredible. Travis Turner now with an elbow, but El Cuervo Rojo didn't even care about that elbow. Does he care about that knee? Travis Turner on a mission to make an impact, on a mission to show everybody that he belongs in the top of the conversation, that he deserves to be talked about, that he deserves to be amongst the few that are named around the world. He's competed around the world. He's competed against top guys, top names in this industry, but tonight finds himself against his young debut rookie. Gets the midsection here, and incredible neck breaker. Be careful saying neck breaker next to Travis Turner. it might trigger something. And incredible power bomb into the cover by El Cuervo Rojo. Not enough. Is Travis Turner able to kick out? Elbows by El Cuervo Rojo. A knee strike to his opponent, Travis Turner. With that cutter. Incredible cutter by Mr. X1. Like I said, Travis Turner on a mission to prove his worth, to prove that he belongs in the conversation. He belongs on the top list with those other top names in the business today. But a kick out by El Cuervo Rojo. If you could imagine what could be going on in his mind. He had what many can say a successful 2020. Didn't kick off good. He lost his first couple matches. More importantly, the biggest match he lost was at Legacy 6 in April, where he lost in a matter of under 3 minutes to Seth Schmitz. Seth Schmidt being the former Legacy World Champion. Still no word on where Seth Schmidt is today, after losing to Thunder Jin. Thunder Jin, like I said earlier on the show, will be defending his world championship in the co-main event of tonight. But Travis Turner continuing to battle this time. Him and El Cuervo Rojo on the outside in the crowd area, battling. The ref is counting. Let's not forget there is the rules are still in effect. If both these men don't make it to the ring before the ref ends his count, this could end in a count out as Cuervo Rojo going back in the ring. But Travis Turner joining him quickly, taking him down to the canvas now. Travis Turner now on the top turnbuckle. What's the plan as he dives? But his opponent able to get out of the way, kicking him on the top of the head. And now, reversal after reversal. Both these men trading reversals, trading strikes. Elbow and incredible Tijeras by El Cuervo Rojo. And now in the corner, what's the plan here? Goes behind the head and a kick to the back of the head, to the back of the chrome dome there. On top turnbuckle here, going to flipping. And now, what's the plan here? Pretty elaborate, pretty fancy. Continuing to show off that Lucha Libre style. Continuing to show off his athleticism, his acrobatics. Travis Turner might just be in trouble. Reversal cover by, or counter by Travis Turner. Travis Turner taken down, slammed to the canvas. El Cuervo Rojo in control of Travis Turner. Sets him up on the top, on the ropes. Tosses him to the outside. What's the plan here? What's the plan? What a way to make a debut! DDT! DDT to the outside. And by the debuting Cuervo Rojo, the crowd goes. The crowd loves this man. As it goes to the top turnbuckle, to the top rope. Tried to drop an elbow from a high distance. Travis Turner got out of the way, but Travis Turner not out of the woods yet, and throws him into the steel barricade. Again, setting him to the barricade. This guy setting himself up for success. If he could take out, if he could put away Travis Turner with that, drops him on his head. Travis Turner might not remember what he had for lunch today, or breakfast, or dinner last night. But then again, who remembers what they had for dinner last night? But continuing to add more injury, continue to add more and more. This guy is really showing the world what he has to offer. But Travis Turner picking him up and scoops and just swings him down to the canvas. Incredible swing there. What will happen here? Travis Turner taunting the crowd. The crowd not loving him. Even though this is his hometown. Travis Turner's homecoming could come to a very salty end, or he could go. He could be the hometown anti-hero here tonight. Travis Turner being from the area, being local here. And he's going to just, what is he doing? That's not a nice thing to do. Come on, man. It's the holidays. Another cutter. And as he goes to the top turnbuckle, what's the plan here? Again, this time going to drop a spinning leg drop from the top turnbuckle. He's just showing off now. He's just continuing to show off and off in this match. What's the plan here? Again, this time his opponent got out of the way there. He might have tweaked his knee there. But Travis Turner doesn't care. Picking up his opponent. And a knee strike. The knee there to El Cuervo Rojo. Sending him into the corner now. What's the plan? Tosses him onto the outside. Travis Turner. Setting it up. DDT to the outside. The crowd. You can see a mixture of boos and a mixture of cheers here in the crowd tonight. They don't know if they should cheer or boo Travis Turner. It's natural to boo him. This is the homeboy, this is the hometown boy. As he taunts the crowd, his opponent laid out on the outside, the ref beginning the count. Let's not forget. As Travis Turner continuing to taunt the crowd, the ref continuing to taunt El Cuervo Rojo, slowly getting back into the ring, but Travis Turner meeting him with the flurry of strikes, flurry elbows, and to top it off, that clothesline. Continues to taunt his opponent. Kick to the midsection. Travis Turner trying to continue to show off against his opponents. He knows that he has more experience, but El Cuervo trying to pull off the upset. Travis Turner able to kick out quickly, and a knee strike for El Cuervo Rojo's troubles. Again, Travis Turner. What else is gonna do? His opponent has fought valiantly, but Travis Turner continues to dominate this match. Continues to dominate the match so far. And now, next, snapped to the canvas there. And now, Cuervo Rojo getting back to the outside. Travis Turner just playing games with them now. Pulls him onto the ground there from the apron. And again, getting back in the ring. Travis Turner, he knows that he's just toying with his opponent at this point. He knows that his opponent isn't as experienced as him. As he goes for the cover, isn't enough to put away. El Cuervo Rojo decides not to finish it. Finish it. You've already had your fun. No need to embarrass the kid. No need to punish the kid again. And the kid, daze, cold, daze. I don't even know what that was. But he makes him bleed his own blood. El Cuervo Rojo making Travis Turner see rojo with that blood gushing out the forehead of Travis Turner. Travis Turner not taking lightly, not going to like that he's tasting his own blood at this point. Travis Turner is bleeding his own blood, all because he didn't put the younger wrestler away. Look at that. The ref said it was too close to the ropes. Travis Turner has to taste his own blood because the guy was too cocky. Too cocky. He still was dominating the match, but it would have been better to walk out of this place without a scratch. But now, as you can see, a gash on the forehead of Mr. X1, of the X1 briefcase holder. Going for the cover now. Travis Turner looking. Kick out by Rojo, by El Cuervo. Rojo putting everything out there. This young kid wrestling with the heart, with heart. Travis Turner continues to dominate the match, but as you can see, blood pouring down his forehead. Travis Turner will have something to remember this kid by. This kid left his mark literally on the forehead of Travis Turner. Travis Turner is going to be going home tonight with having tasted his own blood, all because he had the opportune time. He had the moment to put away his opponent here tonight, but he decided to go for that high risk move, and it paid. It cost him. But at the end of the day, congrats to Travis Turner. He's still a piece of trash. We all know it. The crowd knows it. Everyone watching at home knows it. But tonight, folks, he gets the victory. We'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are finally here for Call All Stars.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. Your fever dream, can't you see, getting closer. Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's the bleacher and the pulpit and your blind devotion. There's something breaking at the brink of every wall that's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you wanna go where it's covered in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night? Impossible comes true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down, and the sun can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show.
And folks, we gear up for this Valkyrie Women's Championship match. Olivia Rodriguez, Anna Everett, vacant title on the line. Now, I will I will say this right now. The winner of this match won't be presented the title, but this is for the vacant Valkyrie Women's Championship due to the Valkyrie Women's title being revamped and refurbished and, you know, getting re-leathered, and, you know, there's a whole new title in production. We couldn't get it here tonight, here in Supercard Boston, but the winner of tonight's match will receive that shiny new belt when it's all ready. And folks, here comes Anna Everett. This is her second time competing for the Valkyrie Women's title. She faced off against former Valkyrie Women's champion Dolia at Supercard Los Angeles a couple of months ago. Tonight, she once again finds herself in the position to potentially become Valkyrie Women's Champion. She almost won the last time. She faced off against a veteran in Dolia. Dolia decided to vacate the title and go on to her future endeavors, whatever that may be, wherever she may be. But here comes her opponent. This woman, not known to be in the ring mostly, she is more of a manager, more of a backstage consultant to the now Legacy World Champion and his brother, the Jungle Bros. She is the wife of Tiger Prince. But tonight, having one win on her record against Samantha Terry, tonight Olivia Rodriguez gets the opportunity to potentially walk away with the championship, with the title, with the knowledge of potentially becoming the new champion. As the bell rings, both women tying up. Olivia Rodriguez sending Anna Everett to the corner. The ref gonna break them up. He's trying to minimize a lot of stalling, a lot of equality in this match. The ref, he's already seen a lot of stalling so far tonight. He wants to make sure these women battle and potentially go to war for the title, for the Valkyrie Women's Championship. Like I said before, like I stated, the winner won't be presented the championship tonight, but the winner will be the champion. As Olivia Rodriguez and Anna Everett continuing to battle. Anna Everett with her opponent on her shoulders and throws her into the turnbuckle corner. What will Anna Everett do as Olivia Rodriguez with the cover, with the counter? I keep messing up, folks. I'm just excited. A lot is going on in my mind. We're here in Beantown. This is the final show of the year of 2020. The winner of this match goes into the new year being the Valkyrie Women's Champion, and they could potentially be walking to the biggest show of the year, Legacy 7 as champion. There's not that much mandatory title defenses on the calendar. Leading up to Legacy 7, an incredible cartwheel moonsault by Anna Everett. Anna Everett. She is very agile, very acrobatic. But Olivia Rodriguez, like we saw last time, she's able to use submissions, to use that technical wrestling to her advantage. Can it be the case there? Applying an arm bar, pulling on the arm of her opponents in this match. And she kicks her in the midsection. What's the plan here? Boom! She likes to say that she can win matches using her booty. Is that the case? But not the case to finish the match, as Anna Everett was able to kick out there. Anna Everett going to pull on the arm and take it down the canvas. Olivia Rodriguez rolled out of the ring. Wise decision. You can't win or lose the match outside of the ring. And she goes. Her opponent moving out of the way. let's not forget, for the vacant Valkyrie Women's Championship. This match, both these women with the opportunity of a lifetime, with the opportunity to further to rise up their careers, to lift up their careers higher than ever. As Olivia Rodriguez trying to figure out something, and a super kick by Anna Ebritz. Anna Ebritz taking her down, and a kick to the chest of her opponent. Olivia Rodriguez with the counter there, making her bite her own tongue, catches the leg there, and again, moonsault by Anna Ebritz to Olivia Rodriguez. Both these women from Mexico. We're seeing a classic Mexican standoff here between these two beautiful ladies. They're beautiful, but they have skills, they have the talent to stand, to be the best wrestlers in the world. Anna Ebritz there with a chop in, an elbow by Olivia Rodriguez into a suplex. Like I said, Olivia Rodriguez has that experience, technical wrestling, submission holds. Anna Ebritz with that, picking her up again on her shoulders, has her opponent, drops her again on the canvas, takes her down to the canvas, picking her up now. What's the plan? She was trying to go for a chop there. Olivia Rodriguez going to try to pick her up, but Anna Ebritz making her weight feel like a bag of potatoes, and she slingshots, able to trip her opponent down to the ground, and she was trying to stomp on her opponent's face there. Her opponent's face not covered there, going for a chop and a strike by Olivia Rodriguez. Kick to the bottom and a knee to the back of the head. Kick to the midsection. Gonna taunt her opponent there. Her opponent able to counter, able to get something off there. Her opponent picking her up now. Suplex to the canvas. Like I said, both these women, professionals, have skill, have talents. Only one will be able to call themselves the champion, the champ. Only one of them will have the claim to the gold, and a suplex by Olivia Rodriguez again. Hitting those suplexes and a kick to the jaw. Olivia Rodriguez showing that she's not just a pretty face on the roster. She's here for business. She's here to show the world what she can do. Having Anna Ebritz, her head trapped around her legs. Deadly legs there as she continues to move around, not letting her opponent catch a single breath, a single break as she rolled out of the ring there. Getting back in the ring, and she moved out of the way. Anna Ebritz down on the canvas, slowly finding her way back to her feet. Kicks in the midsection, going into a submission on the canvas. Can Anna Ebritz survive, or will Olivia Rodriguez be able to walk out of here as the champion? Knees, countless knees to the side of her head, and a chop for good measure. Stepping back a bit after the impact, picking her up, drops her on her knees, and you can see her getting up. No hesitation. Another clothesline, double clothesline, catches the leg and trips her down. Olivia Rodriguez, like I said before, proving to the world that she's not just a pretty face. A knee and an incredible heel kick to the back of her opponent's neck. And now she's taunting her opponent back to her feet, shouting at her. I wonder what she's saying. Can't really hear anything from this location. And a kick to the side of the head. And Ebritz with that incredible Hurricane Rana to the outside. Anna Ebritz, talented, has the skills, has everything she needs, has an arsenal filled with so many moves, so many styles. But tonight, her opponent is the one catching more momentum and dropping her knee from the top turnbuckle to her opponent's back of her head. And both women down and out on the outside. The ref counting. These women have until a count of 20. If this ends in a double count out, we won't have a champion tonight. We won't be able to crown a new champion. The title will remain vacant. But Olivia Rodriguez with that incredible Tijeras taking down, picking her up now. What's the plan here? Tosses her into the steel barricade. No, it drops her on her knee, going into the ring. And now once again, just stepped in there to preserve the count. And now, incredible springboard moonsault dive to the outside. But Anna Everett, she called it. She telegraphed that move. She was able to move out of the way. Both women now back to their feet, going. Olivia Rodriguez on the shoulders of Anna Everett, dropping her on the knee. Throws her back into the ring. It's still anyone's match. Anybody can still walk away as the champion. It's all about who gets the more momentum, who can hit that move, that one move that can put it away. Who was able to put it away? Olivia Rodriguez with the kick to the midsection. Another one, again applying the headlock submission, but Anna Everett quickly escaping, getting out of that situation, and now drops her to the canvas. I thought she was going for a suplex there. Her opponent wisely getting out of the ring, and now I don't know what that was. Has both women back in the ring. Olivia Rodriguez on the positive side here, and now Anna Everett running the ropes there, and a incredible Hurricane Rana taking her down. What's the plan here? Anna Everett dazed as Olivia Rodriguez taunting her, and a kick taking her down. And now, trips her opponent there. Moonsault by Anna Everett. And now, both women collar her an elbow. Rodriguez put her away there. And now, Everett picking her up, drops her once again on her knees. Incredible. Both women just going back and forth, throwing everything they can throw at each other. And Everett, DDT by Olivia Rodriguez. Anna Everett might have been in trouble here. Knee to the face. Both these women, like I said, anyone's match. Both women throwing everything at each other. Her opponent moving out of the way now, running towards the ropes, climbing up to the top, looking to fly as she going for the cover. Is it enough to walk out as the champion? As Anna Everett is the new Valkyrie Women's Champion. And folks, what an incredible belt, what an incredible match we saw there. Both women took each other to the limit, but only one walks away as the new champion, and her name is Anna Everett. And folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our co-main events.
Looking below, we could be free. We could be free. Finally, we could be free. I've been through the darkest of caves and suffered on the steps of the end of the road. Painted with passion, my favorite color. Open the life when the story gets old. We could be free. Myself a king.
searching for smoke in a still water pond. Oh, nothing gained, they call the dreamer. This is my life and I call it a song. We could be free, we can be free. Finally, we could be free. I ain't at home, home's where I'm going. I close my eyes to see. I'll take my throne, lay it on a mountain, and make myself a king. I said, whoa, oh, 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 make myself a king. I said, whoa, oh, oh, oh.
Welcome to MCW.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you.
And folks, the time has come for our co-main event. This match will be for the LLMX World Championship and the Legacy World Championship on the line. The winner of this match walks out with double gold. As we see the man that won earlier tonight, there you see him holding his newly acquired LLMX World Championship. Jonathan Storm, not much thought Jonathan Storm could get it done. This man is now 4-1. Yeah, 4-1 record. He defeated Mac the Nightmare earlier tonight when he beat him. That including a interference by Ruby Daniels. He still was able to capture the title, and tonight here he finds himself once again competing. The advantage will be on the side of the Legacy World Champion, but as you can see, Jonathan Storm heavily wrapped up, you know, the man is not at 100%. Here comes the Legacy World Champion. Thunder Jin. Thunder Jin, who captured the Legacy World Championship from Seth Schmidt at Gold Conquest. Walking down to the ring, taking his time to savor the moment. The first time he walks into an arena with people around him as the Legacy World Champion, title around his shoulder, title on his shoulder, the Legacy World Champion, walking in like he owns the joints. You can say he owns the joints and say he's the face. Many people will argue that Chris Malenko is the true face of Legacy World Wrestling. Both men, world champions here in Legacy World Wrestling. Both men, two of the top performers in Legacy World Wrestling today. Chris Malenko, Thunder Jin. But tonight, it's all about Thunder Jin and Jonathan Storm. Both titles on the line. Only one man will walk out of here as the face of LLMX and potentially the face of Legacy World Wrestling. A lot at stake here. Like I said, advantage to Thunder Jin. Jonathan Storm already wrestled a match tonight. Not much people are expecting him to win, but people didn't expect him to win the first match. People didn't expect him to win the LLMX World Championship, and he won it. He captured the belt. He's defending it here tonight in the co-main event of Supercard Boston. We've had an amazing show so far, and that all goes to that first match. The first match to kick things off, and that was the LLMX World Championship match, where Jonathan Storm was able to capture the belt. But tonight, here in the co-main event, the same night he won the belt is the same night he has to defend it. And Thunder Jin, with the experience, with that experience of using submissions and technical wrestling, this man is a former MMA fighter back in his native country of Mexico. This man is not going to let Jonathan Storm walk out of here unscathed and without a fight as he goes for the cover. Is it enough to pick up the victory right away? Kick out by Jonathan Storm. Like I said, not at 100%, but he's still pressing on. He is still a fighter. This man got knocked out in a matter of seconds at Gold Conquest, but he's able to redeem himself tonight against Mac the Nightmare. Can he redeem himself against the Legacy World Champion? Can he become the Legacy World Champion? Can he be Johnny Two Champ? 2 titles, 2 belts, whatever it is, whatever that nickname would be. Thunder Jin not going to let him walk out of here as the both men tying up. Jonathan Storm running the ropes, was trying to hit a big boot there as Thunder Jin tossing him onto the other side, and an incredible German suplex by the world champion of Legacy World Wrestling. And now Thunder Jin going again for the cover. Isn't enough. Not even a count or 2. Jonathan Storm with the hearts here tonight, looking to redeem himself. But the man is already talking smack. You cannot be talking smack when you are bandaged up, when you are wrapped up. This man's already been through so much tonight. He was busted open earlier tonight. The man nearly killed Mac the Nightmare. We can confirm he's alright. Mac the Nightmare is alright. But Jonathan Storm looking more worse for wear after that collision with the former LLMX World Champion. An incredible suplex by Thunder Jin on the outside. Thunder Jin said that he didn't care who he had to face. He was still going to go out here and defend the title like if it was a top pay-per-view match. And Thunder Jin trying to hold clear, trying to hold true to that with the submission applied, with the submission applied. Is it enough? As Jonathan Storm able to get out of that submission, slamming the champion and a big boot to add more fury, more fire, more wood to the fire. This could be Thunderjan's night. Let's not forget, coming up next, still to come, is the final of the New Blood Tournament. Ray Lethal, Lennon Walsh. One man will walk out of here as the 2020 New Blood Tournament winner. But tonight, right here, right now, it's about the Legacy World Championship, about the LLMX World Championship. Who has what it takes? Again applying that guillotine choke. Again applying the choke, trying to choke out Jonathan Storm. Isn't enough as he taps, it's over. That's all the world writes. That is all she wrote, folks. Thunderjin, the new LLMX World Champion, and still the Legacy World Champion. This man just upset Jonathan Storm. This man now carries the top prize of LLMX, of Lucha Libre MX. And oh no, here comes Misfit Society. Are they going to retaliate after the loss of their leader Jonathan Storm? Are they going to retaliate? Or are they going to... That's Mac the Nightmare. And that's Ruby Daniels. Mac the Nightmare seems to be with Misfit Society in a chair shot to the ref. You maniac. What is wrong with you? And now, what's he doing? Calling for the other two of Misfit Society. Or what are they doing? Oh, they're turning their back on Jonathan Storm. Triple power bomb. The right to challenge any champion at Legacy 6. If I was any champion, if I was any Legacy champion, if I was any champion, if I was a tag team champion, watch out Tommy, watch out Josh.
Not gonna make the same mistakes, no, not today. Not gonna cave, not gonna break.
And folks, we have arrived to the moment of the night, the main event of Supercard Boston. Lennon Walsh, Ray Lethal, here in the finals. The final match of the 2020 New Blood Tournament. A tournament that featured eight men looking to kickstart their legacy careers, looking to jumpstart the legacy careers. Let's not forget that the winner here tonight receives not just a title opportunity of their choosing, I emphasize, of their choosing, and as well as that shiny white jacket and a trophy. But I feel like these men are more focused on the title opportunity that they will receive if they get to win this thing. Here comes Rey Lethal. You can say he's new to Legacy World Wrestling. He hasn't been in Legacy World Wrestling for a long time, but the man has wrestled all over the world. The man has done so much around the world. He finally found himself here in Legacy World Wrestling, looking to make an impact. And tonight, he didn't just get here just by luck. He got here because of his brutality, of his skill and talent, taking out Lance Ronins and taking out, I forgot who he faced in semifinals. But folks, that does not count here. What counts here tonight is Rey Lethal, Lennon Walsh, two of potentially the best to ever step in a ring in recent history, are set to do battle, are set to go to war here in Legacy Wrestling, here in the squared circle, here in Legacy Wrestling. I'm gonna keep saying that, Legacy World Wrestling. This is the place you wanna be, here right now, in this moment. As time stands still, the people standing here in attendance are about to potentially witness something that they have never witnessed before. But here comes the next man, Lennon Walsh. Lennon Walsh walking down to the ring. Lennon Walsh, he's wrestled all over the world. He's captured titles all over the world, but he has yet to capture a title here in Legacy World Wrestling. He has yet to make a complete official impact here tonight. He finds himself on the precipice of doing just that. Can he get it done? Can he get the job done here tonight? As we get set for this one-on-one match, the final of the 2020 New Blood Tournament. The bell rings. Both these men getting to the middle of the ring. Rey picking him up. Rey Lethal dropping Lennon Walsh to the ring, to the canvas, and a knee to the arm of Walsh. Lennon Walsh, like I said before, wrestled all over the world. Tonight he finds himself in Legacy World Wrestling, rushing against Rey Lethal there. Knee to the face. Like I said, both these men, they know what's at stake. Incredible senton from the middle rope there by Rey Lethal. Rey Lethal representing the Fathers of Fear here tonight. We've had our share of FOF in Legacy Wrestling in the recent years, but tonight, Rey Lethal looking to represent FOF on this scale in the main event of this Supercard event. And a knee to the face of Lennon Walsh. Lennon Walsh, a guy you don't want to underestimate. A guy that a lot of people have underestimated. A lot of people have not seen what he can do. Tonight, they see what he can do. The guy is a genius when it comes to the square circle. When it comes to being in that ring, he is a genius. As he stands him up there, stands the opponent up, and a kick to the face of Rey Lethal. Rey Lethal, little days there, and incredible, just using all his force there. Lennon Walsh picking him up on his shoulders, drops him to the canvas, picking his opponent up now. Both these men, winner here, capturing, getting the opportunity to choose a title opportunity of their choosing. It could be the Legacy World Champion, it could be the 3-point champion, it could be the Legacy United States Champion, the Intercontinental Champion. It could be whoever they want. That's the prize you get. It's the prize you get when you win the New Blood Tournament. Chris Russell last year challenged Joe Crimson for the Legacy United Kingdom Champion. He was then able to capture that title, but fast forward a few months after that, he became Legacy Intercontinental Champion and he became the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of the modern day. And tonight could be the beginning, could be the kickstart of one of these men's careers. We could potentially be seeing a longest reigning champion here tonight. You never know, folks. We've seen so much here tonight. This is the icing on the cake, the cherry on top. However you eat your cake, this is what happens when you see it at top. And this is what you see on top of the ice cream, on top of the cake. Whatever you eat. If you're not a dessert person, then I don't know what to tell you. You're probably a madman. You're probably a madman. Whatever it is. And Ray Lethal with the super kick. Ray Lethal with that super kick to Lennon Walsh. Lennon Walsh back to his feet. Is it enough? Is he still dazed? Holding onto his face there, but is able to counter there. DDT and a kip up and a flip. What is this? Man is just athletic to the max. And a flurry of kicks there. Underhook and an incredible crossbody by Lennon Walsh. Lennon Walsh from Ireland. It's very, very unique to Ray Lethal, who is from the States. So we have some international showcase here. Picking him up, drops him on the canvas. Ray Lethal. Ray Lethal is a guy that you don't want to meet in a dark alley. And Lennon able to move out of the way there. Incredible there. Now pulling him too close to the ropes. Going to grab, going to go for the cover. Legs on the ropes. That's not legal. As Ray Lethal able to kick out. The ref did not see that, so you could say it's allowed. It's allowed. It's allowed. But Ray Lethal on the corner. Lennon gonna drop some elbows there. And no elbow to the face there. Ray able to catch the leg there. And a knee to the face of the Irishman. And now Ray Lethal, I don't know what that was. I don't know if he's even sane. We didn't have the medic check his brain or anything, or check if he was, ready to go here tonight. So, I can't really say if he's, on the right mind, in the clear mind here. Lennon Walsh again, dropping him to the cover, kick out right away. The ref didn't even begin to count there. And again, going for another cover, and again, the ref didn't even get on his knees. Didn't even get down on the canvas and start the count. So, two failed cover attempts by. Two failed attempts to put this away, but powerbomb by Lennon Walsh. Lennon Walsh is somebody who adapts and reevaluates the situation. There, he was able to get one. He was able to get to the count of one there. But it was still not enough, as Ray Lethal was still kicking out. Like I said, Ray Lethal is a totally different human being. This guy is something you don't want to meet. Like I said, in a dark alley, late at night, this guy could potentially, claw your face off or something. I don't know. Hopefully he doesn't hear me saying that. He probably is going to come over here. And if he doesn't win, he'll probably come over here and tell me something. I'll probably claw my eyes out. I don't know. But Ray Lethal now lying in wait, picking him up, drops him onto the canvas, going for the cover. Is it enough? Kick out by the Irishman, Lennon Walsh. Lennon Walsh, world-renowned athlete, world famous. Ray Lethal looking to make an impact, looking to make a name for himself here in Lakeshore Wrestling. Can he do just that? Or will Lennon Walsh be able to put him away? Ray Lethal now working on the arm of his opponent there. Ray Lethal. He doesn't have that last name for nothing. He is 100% lethal. He goes for another super kick to his opponent. And once again, just taunting the crowd. Like I said, possibly not all there on top of the dome, on top of the head. Probably not all there, 100%. upstairs. Ray Lethal able to take down Lennon and going for a springboard dive as he ricochets and rebounds off the ring canvas there. Lennon now on the top rope, going a dive, and he's able to use that acrobatic flippy doopity doo, stuff there. Very known for that. Ray Lethal sending him into the edge of the ring, colliding there on the apron. This isn't a no DQ match. Better not use that weapon. Ray Lethal, I think he's hit that point where he doesn't care about the rules. But let's not forget, folks, if Ray Lethal or Lennon Walsh were to use that weapon, were to use that steel chair, this match would end. They would get disqualified. Ray Lethal just with that steel chair at ringside. And now, what's the plan there? What's the plan here? Folding him like an accordion, pulling on the leg, trying to contort the knee, the leg of Lennon. Lennon Walsh in trouble there. Lennon Walsh, as he taps out. Lennon Walsh has tapped out, but it's outside of the ring. It's at ringside. That does not count. Ray Lethal did technically beat Lennon Walsh, but it was on the outside. You can only win inside of the ring, inside those 4 ropes, those 3 ropes, those 4 corners of those ropes. Inside the ring there, in the middle of the ring. What's Ray Lethal gonna do now? DDT assisted by the ring ropes. Speaking of the ring ropes. And it's been brought to my attention that Lennon Walsh is bleeding now. As you can see, the Crimson Mask has taken over his, many can say it, his beautiful, beautiful face. And Lennon Walsh, I think he tastes his own blood there. Ray Lethal was going for another knee strike, but Lennon just picked him up and just tossed him to the canvas. And Ray Lethal now with that counter, and now getting a little fired up. Here. Going for a Dragon Sleeper submission. Dragon Sleeper applied. He lets go. Letting go. Kicks to the midsection. What's the plan here? Picking him up. Drops him. For the cover. Is it enough to become the 2020 New Blood winner? Kick out by Lennon Walsh. A 2.5. 2.5 there. Another kick to the midsection. Again, Ray Lethal. Again, dropping him this time, not going for the cover. What is the plan? What is the game plan for Ray Lethal here? As Lennon picking him up here, drops him. Lennon Walsh picking him up. He says, "You can play this game. Kiss of death. Is it enough?" Drops him again. This time, going for the cover. Is it enough to become the 2020 New Blood winner? As Lennon Walsh walking away with the victory here tonight. We have an official winner. Lennon walking out of here with the victory. Walking out of here with the title opportunity of his choosing. Walking out of here with that shiny white jacket and that trophy. Lennon Walsh, the 2020 New Blood Tournament winner, joining his friend Chris Russell. As you see Ray Lethal there, disappointed. He thought he could get it done here tonight, but at the end of the day, Lennon Walsh was able to find those holes in the armor of Ray Lethal. Ray Lethal gave it his all, but at the end of the day, Lennon Walsh walks away with the victory, and now putting on the official winner's jackets. Lennon Walsh, and confetti raining down from the ceiling, from the roof. Lennon Walsh is the official 2020 New Blood winner. What a way to end off the year. Lennon Walsh officially cementing his name in history. And folks, we thank you for joining us. We congratulate Lennon Walsh again. Thank you for joining us for Supercard Boston. That is all, folks, from here from Beantown. And congratulations once again to Lennon Walsh. We'll see you guys next time. We'll see you guys in 2021. Take care. Have a good night. Goodbye.